Good morning everyone and welcome to my house. In a couple of minutes I'm going to head out and I'm going to go and visit the horse carriages of Bruges. Maybe you've heard the negative stories online, in the media, or even from some locals. Many people think the horses are not treated well, but few actually take the time to go and simply talk to the drivers or to go and have a look behind the scenes because that's allowed. So I reached out to Matthias, the big boss of one of the companies, and he gave me permission to film and show you how they really work. I even brought my drone with me, so I'll be using that to capture the fields and stables from above. That's what I'm gonna do today. See how the horses are groomed and harnessed, how they work day is planned, how and where they rest. And here's the thing, I already spoke to some of the drivers, and I know firsthand these horses are cared for with real respect. They get breaks and days off, fresh water and food, and proper attention from the people who know them best and love them. The carriages are not just a tourist attraction, they're a part of our city heritage. So it's worth seeing the truth for yourself, and I'm going to show that and share it with you. So honestly, I'm a little bit excited about this, so I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's go. Okay.
And as we fly over the stables here, we can see the fields, a total of 11 acres. This is only 5 kilometers outside of Bruges. That's about 3 miles. Green, peace, quiet. So the horses can rest after a long day of working in the streets of Bruges. And they do have a good life. Now that's one happy horse. Here we see the schedule. They work one day, they're off 2, and then they go to the fields. They don't just put them in the fields. Here you see the schedule, how they put them together. So the horses don't fight. They have characters. They have their own boots in the stables. Here you see the list of the names and the gear. The gear, again, every horse has their own. And these stables have certificates because they take such good care of the horses. This is really a wonderful place. Brushing, they do everything. It's magnificent to see how they take care of the horses. snugly strapped in, and off we go, ready to ride to the beautiful city of Bruges. And so the journey comes full circle. The carriage returns through the cobbled streets, its rhythm slowing down as the day gently comes to an end. Back at the stables, the harness is carefully removed, every strap unbuckled with patience, every gesture calm and familiar. The horse is rinsed with fresh, cool water, the shine returning to its coat. The excess water brushed away, a short pause in the stable, while the carriage itself is rolled back neatly to its place, ready for tomorrow. Then comes one of the best moments of the day, dinner. A well-filled manger, the sound of steady chewing, and the quiet satisfaction of a job well done. And of course, there is always a moment for a gentle pat, a whispered word, a little affection that reminds us this is more than just work. It is a partnership. Finally, the horse steps out toward the meadows. 2 full days of freedom await. Green fields stretching wide, the peace of open skies, and time to simply wander, graze, and rest. This is the rhythm of life for Bruges' carriage horses. A cycle of work and rest, of care and companionship. A life where tradition and well-being go hand in hand. And above all, a life where a horse can truly just be a horse.
Wow, what a day. Today really changed my perspective. I already knew they had a good life, those horses, but I was impressed by the professionalism I saw, the size of the stables and the wide green fields around those stables, and above all the passion and expertise of the carriage drivers. They don't just do a job, they speak about their horses with the kind of knowledge and affection you only hear from people talking about family. Even in the busiest streets of Bruges, where traffic and tourists can make guiding a carriage a real challenge. They work calmly and with care, always putting the horses first. The horse, they get their breaks, they get their rest days, they get fresh water and constant attention. Standing there seeing it all with my own eyes, it became very clear. These animals are not just well looked after. They genuinely live a good and respected life. So in conclusion, despite the negative stories you sometimes hear, it is absolutely clear to me, and I try to show it to you, that they are not true, those negative rumors. I've seen firsthand, and I try to show to you firsthand, how well these horses are cared for. And from now on, if there is anyone who speaks the wrong information or repeats rumors, I will have no hesitation in correcting them even more fiercely. So yeah, the horses are doing well. They're resting in their fields, and in the end, the loudest sound in this whole debate isn't their hooves on the cobblestones. It's the echo of misinformation. I want to thank you for watching, and if you'd like me to dive into other Bruges-related topics, let me know in the comments what you're curious about, and maybe that's the next story I'll explore. So, signing off, thank you very much. Bye-bye.